Hello Capricorn and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 29th of November to the 13th of December 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is the Kindred Fauna oracle, which I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Capricorn for the 13th, no, for the 29th of November to the 13th of December 2021. What messages are here for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? So let's just take a couple of cards and let's see what you get. The Purifier. It's about letting go, about knowing what to release. You know, it's about release and cleansing, getting rid of something that no longer serves you, allowing that to fall away. And grace. With this one. So that's beautiful. It's, you know, I would say it's sort of like, together they look, it's about releasing something, getting rid of something that's no longer serving you, but doing so with grace, with gentleness, with compassion, and then moving on with a sense of you know, letting go gracefully, with a sense of dignity. That's the word I was looking for. So there you have grace and the Purifier. Oh, I should read you the little passages that go with them, because they really are lovely. Here's the Purifier. Question your toxic thoughts, the ones that hurt you. They are a weight too heavy to carry on your journey to a better life. Release that which no longer serves you. And then with grace, you have, where I go, calmer waters follow. Love hides under my wings until the light of daybreak. Together we shall meet the morning sun with dignity and grace. So moving on from something, and involves letting go. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Capricorn for the 29th of November to the 13th of December 2021. What messages are here for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? And this is the Tarot de Marseilles-Waite, which I'll be using today to put down a 5-card spread for you, Capricorn, with the first card depicting you, where you are in your current situation. The second card showing what brings you to where you are, with the third card highlighting the challenges that you face at this time. And then the fourth card offers you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final card, which may reveal your possible outcome to this time period. So let's see what you get. Oh, look at that, the 10 of Cups and the Devil. The Hermit. Oh, that's two major arcanas there. You've got the Page of Wands and the 7 of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck is a lovely balancing card. The 2 of Pentacles. This is about maintaining a steady footing, even though you're juggling your resources, juggling your time. It's about juggling things, keeping steady in a time of flux, but doing so with a sense of playfulness, with a sense of joy, with some grace. But it sort of shows, I get a sense you've actually managed to escape from something that you have been feeling that was like no longer serving you, that's toxic. It sort of shows me that you've already taken the first steps to moving away from that. Perhaps you've already seen that the delusion of the entrapment that you were in, and how easy it is to simply lift these chains and walk away. The Devil is about something gone stale, something that is becoming toxic, whether it's a relationship or a situation, something that may have begun as very alluring and very promising, but which becomes, you know, an entrapment. But the clue here in the way the chains on these minions hang, it sort of shows that they're actually very loose, and all it takes is for them to simply lift the chain over their head and free themselves, and that this hold that the Devil has on them is an illusion, and that's what the Devil wants them to believe. But right there, in, you know, as the what brings you to where you are, it sort of shows perhaps a release of a situation or a habit, because the Devil also speaks of addictions, that sort of toxicness. But there's this, I get a sense of release from that, and perhaps that's you finding your balance again, you know, in not doing overindulging or sort of giving of yourself too much. You sort of finding that sense of balance, and you're actually, at this time, you're in a happier place. This is a sort of a sense of having left, perhaps even if it's a relationship for some of you, having left something toxic and stale and where you felt dominated, to a position where you actually feel that your love and your devotion is reciprocated. This is a picture of blissful family life. This is the happy family card, where people are supportive and in union with each other, in harmony with each other, and they're also able to appreciate all that they have. They're happy with what they have, and they have what makes them happy. I think, though, you know, with these cards all around, there's a sort of sense that you may need your challenge here is sort of perhaps after a situation depicted in the Devil card, you may want to retreat within yourself. So, you know, you presented here with a much more harmonious environment than what you've come from, but your challenge is to actually come out of yourself now and embrace that fully. You know, the Hermit is a wonderful card for healing and for introspection where it's needed. But the Hermit has isolated himself from people. And, you know, if you're coming from this sort of situation, that's quite understandable. But it's as a challenge, because you're in a point now where you could embrace this happy new beginning right now. You don't even have to work for it. It's there. You just need to see it and accept it. So perhaps as a challenge here, sort of part of what you maybe need to let go is a need for solitude. Maybe it's time now to reintegrate yourself and with others, and sort of believe that you can indeed have a harmonious connection after a difficult and toxic one. And your challenge here, the ace of the page of batons sort of says, take up this opportunity, harness it, and work with it. Be willing to learn as you go. I mean, this is a card of learning because he's a page. Pages are about scholarship and learning. But, you know, it's sort of, as a guidance card, it sort of suggests that you have potential now to embark on a happy new adventure. You may well need to use some deception in the future. You may need to go under the radar. You have here the Seven of Swords, which is all about theft, deception, but it also implies using a creative idea to solve a problem, sort of a bit of sleuthing, a bit of thinking outside the box. For some of you, I mean, it may mean that the toxicity that you've left behind may still follow you, and you need to deal with that with dignity and grace. But overall, you could be free of it, even if it means you may have to sneak away to some extent. It's just the sense I get. It's about getting that sense of balance, of being honest and truthful to who you are, keeping yourself safe, but also being able to embrace a potential for renewed happiness, for a better connection. So it does seem to speak for, you know, these are general readings, but it does sort of seem to lean towards leaving a difficult or unpleasant situation or relationship, needing some time to heal from that and to find your own self, but not getting lost in that period, being ready to harness the potential at the time when it comes, to embrace a new beginning and sort of appreciate all that you still have, appreciate the harmony that you have, and be willing to think outside the box and find creative solutions to getting away from aggression and fighting. If you look in the background, there's a little battle going on that he's leaving behind. So it's balance. You can stay steady and stable in this time of flux because you have the ability to be dexterous and agile, and to really balance your resources and your energies. It's really quite encouraging for those of you who may resonate on this, on a point where you feel you're leaving a difficult and toxic situation. There's there's good times available to you. You just need to be able to appreciate what you do have. And that's probably your own goodness from within as well. Harmonious relationships take two to work, to be balanced. So there you have it, sort of releasing toxic situations with grace and dignity, and moving towards embracing something harmonious and appreciating that. So there you have it, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. Thank you for watching, and God bless you till we meet again.